Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake. It is 46 degrees out here. Oh wait, I forgot my backpack, hold on. All right, restart. Man, the ground is still frozen, so that's how come it's not drinking the water very fast. Fixing my mic. And that's why we have so many puddles. Let me see if I zip up my jacket some. But look at the new growth right there. What is this rag? I was digging out a tarp for my grandson. But look how the mud puddles. I've never seen this. I use a sprinkler. Look, you can see my tee off. And I never get this much water. Ooh. Ooh, that ground is soft mud. Ah, I sink right there. Ooh. Okay, let's walk up on the snow with dirty footprints. I want to come over here and look at the mountain. It's really windy out here, but it's 46 degrees. And it's like my son just got back from going to a thrift store over in Christmas Valley, and he's just happy-go-lucky because he found a jacket that fits him perfect that he looked at buying at a couple stores, and then when he pulled it up online, they wanted like $235 for it. And it's like a windbreaker. I can't remember the name of the brand. But he wanted it, and he put it back when he was shopping in Bend. He found one, and he ended up putting it back because they wanted like $200 and some odd for it. And he looked up online for a used one, and the cheapest one he could find was like $136. And he just went and bought the exact jacket that he's been looking for $1. So he's just like, ah! And I'm like, I'm so proud of you that you found what you were looking for. And he was like, and he didn't cave and just buy it, like he waited on it. And I'm so proud of him for it, that he waited, and he's been waiting for a few months. And then he just ran across it at a thrift store. So, woo for Chipper. Oh, I gotta show you my new gloves. Are these so cute? I got them for $2 at Nana's Nook. I ended up going down there at 2 yesterday, and then it closed. She's usually open on Fridays from 11 to 5:30. But she's not going to be there for the next 2 weeks because she's going to LA to visit some family and stuff. And so we were supposed to cut up a bunch of rags, but instead we ended up chatting it up. And we, the whole time we did nothing. And then Michael, another townie, came in, and he wandered around for a little bit, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I saw these gloves, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I want them. But I had to go to the ATM because I didn't have any cash on me. And then Michael's like, no, I've got it. And so he's so sweet, and he got me these gloves. So, of course, I'm going to have to think of a perfect gift for him in return, because that's how we do it around here. Like, we're always looking out for each other. So I'm going to have to, like, think of something. I go to Bandon a lot, and Bandon is on the coast, down the mountain, and he goes there a couple times a year too, because he goes there fishing and gets like salmon and cod, and last time he got albacore. And then sometimes my son will cook up his salmon, but he lives in a small place over off of First Street. So I was like, well, next time you get fish, I can always store it in my freezer because we have an extra freezer. And I can put it in the freezer for him. That's a nice tire track. No, hardly any tread on that though. That's a little concerning. Small car. Or it could have been a really tiny truck. But I'm guessing it's a small car. Look how much is melted, but it's not, the ground's not drinking it up very fast because the ground's still kind of frozen. So it's going to take a bit. I wonder what that pipe right there is for. That's a weird looking pipe. But anyway, it's supposed to rain in a couple days, and I have Trevor, Landon, and Edric at my house, and I'm out of milk already. So I was like, gonna go over to Christmas Valley, or I could have just drove to the store, but I don't get like a big thing of milk. I just get enough to last Landon and I for a couple days at a time for cereal and whatnot. And the boys, they like to dip cookies. I get them cookies sometimes, and they dip. And that's what happened to the milk this last time, is I had gotten them cookies, and they were having cookies and milk. So I was like, I'll just walk to the store and get some milk. My son's like, I can pick you some up over in Christmas Valley. And I'm just like, no, because he was going with Robbie, his friend, my other neighbors. And I didn't want them to have to go out of their way to go to a store to pick me up something. So I was like, no, I'll just get it when I do walk on my vlog, because I have to get out because I'm so stiff. Ugh. Super stiff. And I'll just get a small thing of milk to last a couple days, because today's Saturday. Tomorrow I have worship, and I want to make sure that I got some milk and stuff so that the boys can eat. And then Monday I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, which I'm awake anyway, but I have to actually get dressed and drive Trevor and drop him off in La Pine, because he's going to an expo and he's going to be gone for 5 days. So I thought I'll just do a little bit more grocery shopping in La Pine, and I can pick up, I don't want to get a gallon, because I know I go through milk, but sometimes when I get a gallon, it goes to waste. So I get the smaller ones. They do drink it fast, they do drink it, and it doesn't go to waste. All right, I'm gonna put you on pause because these people are just parked here. All right. All righty. Okay, I'm back. That was so fun. I just met my other neighbors on the other side of me. And I want to say hi to Mardell, Terry and Richard, and Leela is their German Shepherd. Oops. We have some puppies barking. Sorry, I scared them. But that was super exciting. I love it when I talk to my neighbors because they're so sweet. I have the best neighbors. I'm super blessed. And I'm trying not, I don't mean to brag about it, but I really do have some wonderful neighbors. I'm very, very blessed with it. It's a little bit windy out here, guys. So happy. I'm going to give a special shout out to Mardell because she watches my vlog every day. And they check the weather because they have to travel to come up here. And Terry, her husband, he's the one that mows the outside of my fence line and I have an acre. So it's not just a little bit that he mows. He mows that whole thing, and I'm always so grateful. It makes me smile big. And I'm always surprised, but they are just so sweet, wonderful neighbors. And shout out to Linda on the other side because she's wonderful too. And so is Cheryl and Jesus and Rosa. I am just surrounded by good people. There's just good people. Look how beautiful it is. Look at right there where the clouds with the light and then the blue in between it. That's the kind of stuff that I just love to see. There's not a lot of snow on that mountain. I mean, when I was talking to Jesus though, he said that he drove up there and it doesn't look like there's a lot, but he said he didn't go very far and he had to turn around because it was really deep, and that was before it even snowed this last time, the 2 feet that it snowed. That was before that. That was when, the wind. That was when I was working on my giant irises, when I cleaned that all up. And that was like, man, my goodness, I'm thinking that was like a month ago. I think it was in January. But yeah, he said that he turned around and came back because it was, I have to step on this because it's because it's crunchy. It's such a beautiful day. It's 46 degrees, but it's really super windy, so it actually feels like it's 30. I tried to get Edric and Landon to walk to the store with me, but they didn't want to. They're watching, it's called Outer Space, or no, not Outer Space. It's a space movie. It's about outer space, but I forget the name of it. It used to be an old TV show when I was younger, and then now it's another TV show, Lost in Space. That's the name of it. And they're watching that. They're inside all watching that today. And usually they're not big TV watchers, but because it's so windy out, that they're just not wanting to be outside. And that's acceptable because, I can hear the holler of the wind. Oh, look at those trees. They're dancing. I hope none of those limbs break because that's Carl's house. And he's been working on that house, probably 6-7 years now. It's so cute. It's over 100 years old. And he's replaced a lot of it. Like, he's remodeled it. And he's really tried hard to keep a lot of the original stuff. Like the door. The door that goes on that house is so pretty. Beautiful solid glass door. And it's like an unusual measurement because he struggled with it. I remember him struggling with it, and it has an unusual measurement. So February's almost over, you guys. It's getting, this is the short month. And boy, Brucifer, he has been shedding like crazy for the last couple days. I mean, my clothes have so much dog hair. I have to keep vacuuming, which isn't a big deal because my vacuum cleaner is only 2 pounds. It's like a super tiny one. But I have to keep emptying because it is so small. I have to keep emptying the thingamajig, the emptier thing. I have to clean that out quite a bit because just the last like 2 or 3 days, which I'm wondering if that is a sign that spring is coming. But it said that it was supposed to rain, but I don't know. Oh man, that wind is brutal. Look at that perfect hole in the snow. It's just perfect hole. Oh, that's so sweet. My neighbors are so sweet. I'm still smiling about it because they're so nice. Oh, and Alan. Shout out to Alan because he's a really sweet guy too. He's done so much to this place. I mean, he doesn't work on the house necessarily. He's had a lot of sadness. His wife passed away, and he's busy with his stepdaughter, who's, I think, 42. There's that yucca bush. But, there used to be this 1950s pink trailer right here. That tree used to be huge and bushy. I noticed, so there's a door right there. I never noticed that before because I've been noticing him loading up wagon with something, and then, so he must be sorting through stuff because this was his wife's dad's house. And he went to a home before I moved here. And then I moved here in December. And then that following Thanksgiving, his wife passed away. Alan's wife passed away. And then it took him a little bit before but he comes out here and he trims all this. He trimmed back. I just wanted to walk up here to look at the sagebrush stuff, or the field, because I should be seeing some deer again soon. Usually they move, and then, no, that's not any tracks right here. I was looking for some tracks. Seeing if, oh man, that wind is brutal. There's a little bit of tracks right there. But I haven't really seen any movement out here. man, does that mountain look pretty. Table Rock is really pretty, but it didn't have very much snow on it. I should have gotten more videos of the snow. Usually the deer are in this yard and then they jump the fence a lot. But I definitely know that there was a deer in my yard the other night. I heard something and I went out and I looked and I didn't see anything. And then the next day, I looked for tracks, couldn't find any. And then I think it was yesterday when I was out walking through my field, I found some deer poo-poo-ca-choo right up against my fence, like the fence inside the fence, because I have fences inside fences. And I realized that he was on the other side of the shed, and that's why I couldn't see him. So, boy, I've been looking at new seed magazines, and I found this one where you can get these seeds. And I should share that magazine with you guys. I think I'm gonna do artichokes because it has a beautiful purple flower. And it will come back if you let it seed out. And they were originally grown in England, so it might be able to handle some of the cold out here. So I was gonna think about doing something like that. I picked out a couple new sunflowers that I don't have. I mean, they're still yellow, but they're still the yellow ones, but I can't remember, a Mongolian one. I think that would be a really cool one. And that's supposed to be able to handle cold. So, oh my goodness, look at all this mess Bruce left me. I'm waiting for the snow to, it's because the snow's almost melted. I would say a few more days, maybe. Oh, look, you can see the irises. Wow, look how many new ones. Even in this cold, these ones are giant purple irises. I got these from Jack. He was my first friend when I moved here. He passed away a couple years ago in September. But man, look at all the new growth. There's a bunch of new ones. Wow, I saw some Dutch giant irises that were like blues and different colors. But there was none in this particular magazine. But I would like to get some different colored irises. That would be super, super exciting. Something different. Oh no. My mint. It's because the mud. Oh my goodness, that's heavy. Oh. Let's push it. Whew. Because the mud. Oh, look at, I'm sticking to the mud. This one's gonna tilt over too. There we go. I still haven't yanked out. That was the broccoli that the deer annihilated. But I wanted to wait until the ground softened before I pulled that stuff out. And I have to get in here and string up these, what are these called? Carnations. It looks really rough right now. But when I clean that all up, I got to string something through because these are supposed to be those giant carnations. And they lay over because they don't stand up very well. Look at all the puppy prints in here. Bruce is just walking around willy-nilly. This was that pile of sunflowers that I cut because I was cleaning that. There's still some stalks right here. I just hadn't got that far yet. And I still have to clean back here, all that. And then this right here is the raspberries. We've got some greenery growing down in here, some grass and stuff, some weeds. Look at how much the water is just sitting on top here. Ooh, just a lot of water. Can't wait to golf again. Woo-hoo. Those, what do you call them? Johnny Jumpers? I guess they're called Johnny Jump Ups. But I'm always calling them Johnny Jumpers. That's what those are down there. You can actually see there's a flower right here. There we go. There. But those, doesn't matter if it snows on them. If you want something that you don't have to really take care of, that's got flowers year round, I'm gonna walk around this way. Those are the ones for you because you don't have to do anything for them. They'll just grow no matter what. That way I can wipe off my feet, make sure I don't have any mud on my shoes so that I can go in. I'm gonna walk through the snow over here, out onto the gravel. Ah, look, La! My fake. Like, look how much has melted. It's melting. I gotta help the boys with this tarp. Anyway, so, oh, there goes Alan. So peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Don't forget to be kind. Rewind and be kind. Oh, I like that view right here, right on the corner. So pretty. And bless you always. I'm always thinking of my subscribers and hoping everything is good and that you can do it. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, share with a friend, and subscribe. And if you can, it would be great if you shared me on your other social media platforms like Facebook and X and that kind of stuff. If you get an opportunity, it would be greatly appreciated. And have a good rest of your day. Bye.